Now at 6, just as promised, Republicans in Congress have passed new tax legislation before the end of the year. This is the first major tax legislation passed in the last 30 years.
Yeah, the House approved the bill yesterday, but there were provisions that the Senate had to fix before they voted. The House re-voted this morning, and now the bill goes to President Trump.
Charles Benson is live inside the U.S. Capitol after sitting down exclusively with House Speaker Paul Ryan. Charles.
Well, historic day here for Republicans and House Speaker Paul Ryan delivering on a campaign promise to cut taxes. Now, Democrats say these cuts will benefit more the millionaires and billionaires, but Speaker Ryan says he has been pushing for this day for nearly 20 years, and I spoke with him just minutes after the House voted for a second time to pass the cuts. Is it done? Is it a done?
It is. It's even better the second time around.
Speaker Ryan is convinced the Republican tax cuts will put more money in middle-class families' pockets. The nonpartisan Tax Policy Center says the average middle-class family making between $49,000 and $86,000 will see an additional $900 a year. Speaker Ryan says the average Wisconsin family of four making around $73,000 will see $2,000 more.
That helps a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck.
Ryan believes cutting the business tax rate from 35% to 21% will boost wages, create more jobs, and keep American companies from leaving.
So the problem, Charles, is we were losing in international competition, and that the fact that we were pushing jobs overseas, we were discouraging companies to make things in America. We reversed that.
Congresswoman Gwen Moore opposed the tax cuts, as did all Democrats. She doesn't believe all businesses will use the additional money to help workers.
Part of the reason is because businesses have already told us that when they get this great Christmas present, this great tax break, they're going to buy back their shares.
The Milwaukee Democrat feels the people who need the tax cuts the most will not be getting most of the tax cut benefits.
They're hoping that people will settle for seeing $35 extra on their paycheck, and that they'll forget that 83% of the benefit of this bill goes to the top 1%.
And what about those projections that the GOP tax cut could add $1 trillion to the deficit? All the years I've been interviewing you, I kept hearing deficits, deficit. Clarion call for Speaker Ryan.
I've said two things. Number one, to get the deficit and the debt under control, you need two things. You need to cut spending, in particular, get a reform entitlement program.
And Ryan and Republicans believe that this tax cut will also spur the economy to become more robust and help bring down those deficits. Tom and Shannon?
Charles, did the Speaker give any indication on why the GOP tax cut also eliminates the individual mandate requiring that people buy health insurance?
Yeah, Republicans have never liked the individual mandate, and Paul Ryan thinks that this was not necessary. He does believe that they have to fix health care, but Democrats are concerned that this will mean millions of people will go without insurance. By the way, coming up tonight at Live at 10, we'll talk about Speaker Ryan's future here in Congress.
All right. We'll see you, Charles Benson, tonight at 10 o'clock there from D.C. Charles, thanks.